Novablast 5s, the ultimate mileage eater.
So these are actually my new Novablasts. First thing I wanted to highlight though, difference between the 4s and the 5s. So here's the 4, you can see like how big the heel is, it kind of jets up the back. And on the 5, it's very slim down. You definitely notice that in terms of the weight. These will feel a lot lighter than the 4s. And it's generally a good thing. I'll kind of discuss where that weight goes and how it impacts how it feels when you run. So the first thing I noticed when I started wearing these was how nice they felt on slow runs. So on a easy recovery day, these are going to feel great and really aid in the recovery. And you can also wear them in long runs because you're trying to maybe not go as fast as you would on a normal day. And they really can absorb miles. Like I said before, they just eat up miles. And that helps. It's helped by the amount of cushion they have. You'll see on the back, even in the front, you got a large amount of cushion here, so that really helps. They also kind of have like a bouncy feel. When you're running, you impact with the sidewalk or road, wherever, you're going to kind of bounce up a little bit. And I've noticed this does kind of decrease as you put more miles on these. I have 500 or 600 on these, so I definitely felt towards the end they weren't as bouncy, of course, but it's just an added benefit to kind of absorb that energy and put it back into your stride. So some of the cons I noticed, first, it's kind of hard to have high cadence when you're running with these shoes, just because of the weight and really the width of them. It's a lot harder to have that quick turnover and thus have lower cadence, so you're not landing. It's harder to land right underneath your hip if your foot comes around. You're kind of landing more out in front, which might lead to a little bit of heel striking more than another shoe. The other thing I found is, especially with that lower cadence, it doesn't have the same quick, fun feel that some other shoes have. So if you take it in comparison with the Fuel Cell Rebels, when I ran in these, it always felt like a fun experience. Like you're going quick, you can turn pretty quick, kind of bouncy. You don't get that same experience with these. That's less of a con and more of just something to be aware of as you wear the shoes. And a lot of it is by intention. They're not designed to feel super fast. So you just kind of gotta get used to that. I think the most unexpected thing about these shoes are that you actually can do quicker paces in these. If you're doing a run and you want to pick up the pace for a couple miles, it's definitely doable and it doesn't feel that bad. I've had long runs where I've been doing 5 miles at 5:30 or 6 flat, something like that, and it's pretty easy to just transition right into that faster pace. And then once you get used to that pace, it doesn't really feel like you're stretching yourself to hit that, or you have to move your legs really quick, and it doesn't feel like it's working against you. So that it is really nice. If you want to have only one shoe, you could do a workout in these and also a long run and recovery run too. Another thing is they should perform pretty well on the trails, and typically you'd like a less wide shoe so you don't get this part caught on anything or you don't clip part of your shoe. But because of the treads on the outside, and traction overall, it actually works pretty well. I've had no problems wearing these on trails, and especially with all this cushion, you actually do get a little bit of balance and energy back that can help you go fast on the trails. I wouldn't recommend you wear these just for trails, but if you need to incorporate trails into your run, it's definitely not a problem. So in terms of recommendations, I think I would mainly recommend these to people looking for a versatile shoe that they can put in their rotation for a long run, easy run, regular run, or I recommend these for people who had the Novablast 4s in the past. I think they did a lot of good things upgrading from the 4s to the 5. I could talk about the heel, shrinking that down, bringing the weight down a little bit. It made it more of a versatile shoe and kind of just a better experience overall with that lighter weight.
So those are my thoughts on the ASICS Novablast 5s. Overall, great shoe, and shoe you can do a lot of different runs in. Thank you for watching.